good, y'all? It's your boy Chris. And if you haven't seen us on your screen before, so make sure you subscribe. Keshayla laying in the bed, not feeling too good. We had an ultrasound yesterday, and I guess we had to hurry up and come to the hospital. So we just gonna keep y'all updated. Yeah, y'all'll meet him and see him another day, but we just wanted to let y'all know that he is here in the world with us now. And no more babies after this. We done. This was...
Yeah.
We say that now until we get baby fever again. A certain somebody right there.
Yeah, but I don't know. He came 3 weeks early and it scared me this time, so
Yeah.
probably no more. But right now.
Yeah. And we can go into depth on the story a little later and give y'all like a whole little video about what happened.
Today we're finishing the the video from before. You just seen the intros that we was doing in the hospital. We're finishing the story time of basically what happened, because we know we didn't answer a lot of questions when we was doing those intros. We didn't know what was going on. So now, after everything has played out, we're gonna let you know what happened. So we're gonna start off with how the day was planned to go. He had went to work. I said, when you get off work, we got an ultrasound to go to. So, come with me to this ultrasound. It would be the last ultrasound of the pregnancy. So, yeah, me, him, and my son went to the ultrasound. And everything was going good. But at first, he couldn't come back, because she had to get all her measurements in. And then she was going to let them come back so we could all see. But before she went to go get him, she was like, yeah, some of his measurements are a little off. I need to call your doctor and see what she wants to do from there. So most of the time when, it be little hiccups, that's just all they be, little hiccups. So I wasn't really worried about it. But, I wanted to tell my husband just so he can know what was going on back there. So I was like, hey, it's a problem with the baby and stuff like that. He didn't see it at the time, I don't think.
I feel like Hannah had my phone.
Oh, yeah. Then she came back with him and said, like, yeah, I talked to she wants you to, she was like, yeah, I talked to your doctor and she wants you to go to the hospital.
Like immediately, like right now. We even go to the hospital right now.
Yeah, we was just thinking like,
hold on now.
All right, this is a little weird. But I was still thinking like, we just gonna, see what's wrong with him and then we gonna go home.
Mm-hmm.
I was not thinking that too much was gonna happen, but we still packed everybody hospital bags just in case we was finna stay in there. So we got here, we made plans for my son to stay somewhere. We prayed, then we left and went to the hospital. So still the nurse that was there, she didn't know what was going on, but she was thinking it wasn't too much. She was like, I don't think you're going into labor, so we're not gonna get into that. But then,
yeah, a couple hours later, a couple hours of sitting.
Oh yeah.
She came back and said, so yeah, y'all about to have a C-section in a couple hours. So, good luck.
Yeah, and I was planning to have a vaginal delivery. So it was just like we were just staring at her for a minute. Like we didn't even know what to say. We were just staring. Like
yeah, it was so off guard. Like we was expecting we was about to get ready and go home, or not get ready to go home, but
or at least maybe get induced to have a vaginal delivery or something if it was something wrong. Because when the ultrasound tech came in and took the ultrasound, she was like, has anybody told you that your amniotic fluid was low? Or something? No, she was like, have you been wet in between the legs?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, but I thought it was sweat. Because I be waking up sweating like every day.
Apparently it wasn't sweat.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I guess it wasn't. Because, yeah, they were saying like your amniotic fluid is low, plus his measurements is low, so we got to get him out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were saying like it got to be a C-section. It cannot be vaginal because the amniotic fluid is low. Like, it was like a problem that was the combination of what was going on. So okay, so this was my first C-section while being awake.
That was kind of crazy. Like
yeah, because the first C-section I had was an emergency C-section, so I wasn't awake, he wasn't in the room, like we didn't get that here's your baby,
mm-hmm.
Like I woke up in a room by myself the first time and I'm like, where am I at? Where is my husband at? Where's my baby at? But this time, my husband was on my side. I heard my baby first cry. I seen him, like, right when he got out of there.
They was aggressive with it, though. They was like she was laying on the table, right? Like, all stretched out. And they got, like, a cover over her head. And the doctors were sitting there talking and stuff. And then all of a sudden, the table just gets to shifting, like, just everybody just, like they leaning on her. I'm like, bro, like, that's me, like, wide open, ain't it?
Bro, and then, like, it was shifting and stuff, and then I felt, like, some pressure. Like, I seen, like, the cover was right there, but I seen, like, a body curve, like, it was like a butt, as if somebody was sitting where my arm was, and I'm like, what's going on over there? They like, we trying to get the baby out.
But it's like,
what are you doing?
Like, what are y'all doing?
I felt their hands inside of me. Like, it just felt like they were just in there, like, yeah, that's why I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, I can feel this. Like, I felt a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know, maybe guess where stuff was, but it felt like they was like up here pulling at stuff. And I'm like, that's where my heart at. That's where my lungs at. What y'all doing? Yeah.
And I thought they just like, they cut open your stomach and then cut open a bag or something and then they just pull the baby out.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not like that at all. I went with the baby to the nursery and stuff while the lady was, I guess, examining him and weighing him and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just staring at him the whole time, trying to see who he looked like, cause you know, I'm like, he look like my other son, but he looking like he's Shayla right now.
Yeah. When did I tell you that? Like once you left the room, I had like vomited.
Well,
I was still on my bag, and I was like, I gotta throw up, and then she brought a beer, and then I just turned and then like just threw up. Yeah. I threw up that car motor oil that they gave me before I went in there.
I think, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, that stuff was so nasty. It wasn't car motor oil for real, but it was just very, very nasty that they had me drink. It said something to relax the acid that's in my stomach or something like that.
It didn't relax the acid.
Yeah, because I threw up. But even though he did come early, he was, you know, very healthy. He passed all the tests and he was able to get discharged when I got discharged. So we are very grateful for that. And now we, you know, in the stages of recovering and, you know, bonding with our baby. So we're going to show him soon. But, you know, we just want to focus on the recovery and, you know, bonding and, you know, making sure he okay and he meet the milestones that he needs to meet being a preemie. He spent no time in the NICU. So yeah, we blessed in that section.
Bro, one thing that was, I don't know, it kind of like gave me like a sense of hope that we was gonna be good. When we had woke up in the hospital that morning, we was listening to a prayer meeting from our church and stuff. Then a man came in there and prayed with us. Some random man. I don't even know where he came from. I guess he like the hospital.
Yeah.
What you call it?
Spiritual advisor.
The spiritual advisor from the hospital. He came in and prayed. That made me feel better. But when we had woke up and we were listening to our prayer meeting and stuff, we could like look out the window and see the sun rising, and like the rays from the sun was like looking like a cross. Yeah. And I was like,
yeah, I got a picture of that. I can actually put that on the screen.
We gonna be good.
At that point, I had like no worries really. I had a sense of peace.
I was sitting there in there reading scriptures. I'm reading Psalms and stuff. I'm like, yeah,
because it got very scary very quick. But then, hold on.
Yeah.
I had a sense of peace at that point in time.
Well, when you looked and seen the cross.
Yeah, everything. Like how we started with the prayer, 6 a.m. prayer, and then, you know. But
it was I have never seen the sun rise like that. Like, I wish y'all could see it. It was like
they finna see it. I got a picture.
Like the sun in the middle, and then like it looked exactly like a cross. It was like it wasn't like the lines was too long here and the lines was too long. It was like a perfect cross, and I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, they told us it was gonna be in the morning, but it ended up being at like 4 in the afternoon. So we were sitting there. It's like, it's getting so, like, we was so bored.
But, yeah. That's the story time. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Stay tuned for more family content. Make sure you put those video suggestions down in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next video.
We out.